You don't have to do that. You could just do it lightly.
See, I'll break my fucking hand. I'll cut it into my hand, huh? Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
So, yeah, so it's on. Me, hey, listen, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
I know that crazy little girl. Put that away so you can have it. You can show it to your kids someday.
I already put a few away. That one's a bullshit one. What's up?
Why is it bullshit?
I don't know. Whatever. I have a lot, man.
Listen, answer me this.
Last year.
I'm taking it then. Answer me, what's that in the bag?
My laundry. They do your laundry as HOH.
No, they
Fluff and
don't.
fold. Yeah. Smell it.
They do your fucking laundry?
Yeah.
So anyhow, listen to me. Did Raven say to you guys she wanted Matt, her, and you to be in the top 5?
What do you mean?
Alex was talking to me and said Raven came up this morning and she sort of got hit by surprise. She didn't know it. And Raven said she was hoping that you, Jason, and Alex, and Matt and her were top 5.
She told me that Alex said that. So I think Raven's just lying.
Oh, Alex would never count me out.
I know.
She's upset that I'm mad about it. You want to see a trick?
Don't be mad about it.
No, I'm not. I'm joking. Want to see a trick? What? You know how to snap these?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I could shoot them 30 yards.
So, really?
Yeah.
So,
shoot you in the fucking head. Are those ones you just had downstairs? Did you find your other pair?
Yeah, it's in the other room. I'll give them to you.
Okay.
So here's the thing. You got to stay out of I was not involved in a conversation like that.
No, she just came to me and said, I got to tell you something that Raven said out of nowhere. And I was just shocked. And I said, Jason, you hear that? He was like, no.
I purposefully stay out of conversations like that because it's way too early to make deals like that. You'll get your fucking head cut off. So
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody knows about this.
No, exactly. No one. I don't tell no one, Paul. I don't tell no one about no 25. I didn't tell no one.
And I buried that for you,
Yeah.
motherfucker. I got Ramses out of the game and I buried that hatchet.
So what are we going to do with Cody?
Get that motherfucker out.
Do you think he's going to...
If they're stupid, then Jessica goes home. If she uses the hex, Jessica goes home next week. We win and send Jessica home so she doesn't make it to jury, and then Cody's the
She's
first
going to
one
go home
jury.
before Cody there.
Which means she doesn't make it to jury and she threw a game
tell her
away
that?
for a fucking big style. Once I get my answers of what her hex is, because she can't lie to me about it, and she told me all these stupid fucking things, and I need to confirm exactly what it is and what it isn't. I'm gonna pull her up here and say, look, I know what you have. This is what happens.
Yep.
Either you use the hex and you become public enemy number 1 and we send you home, you don't make it to
Everyone
jury.
will go for her, right.
And you
Tell
don't
her
make
that.
it to jury. So you go fucking home. You go 12 minutes down the road and you stay there. And Cody goes the first person to jury and stays there and we don't give you that, and you don't see each other all summer anyway. Or you send Cody out of this game and you further your game. You make that choice.
Ooh, that's a good one, man.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to pair up with them after that.
I personally, if I was to give anyone advice who came onto this show, I would be number 1, don't do a show, man. Number 2, I would be hook up with someone who's smart and
Last
cool.
year, when they released the Big Brother Over the Top, which is the season that they premiere in the fall time, it's just a shorter season, it's online only. They gave us a chalkboard and they said, leave your tips for this new.
Yeah.
And mine was number 1. Fuck showmances. Like,
Cool,
don't. It's the dumbest fucking thing you can do. They don't even work out on the outside world. They don't.
No.
All these seasons, you know how many I've worked out? 2. And imagine how many are in each
So
season.
say you have 3 a season. That's 60.
60.
So the 10% 6, 5% it's 3. It's 4.1% of them work out. 4.1%.
And
Yeah,
fucking
no, I knew-
Mr. Iowa ain't gonna be the one who knocks it up to 5. Trust me.
No. Listen, she lives in LA. After this, walking around those skimpy fucking outfits. See, on the camera, I watched them walk up here with the camera. And I was like, that's Jessica? Because Jessica, if you ever seen me standing beside her today, she was literally right here. And you could literally pick her up. She's only 100 pounds. So they look in the camera, all these guys, and see her. And she made herself a name here by the way she walks around and stuff. So what do you think? He's going to be able to compete with someone who knows how to talk? Imagine meeting a guy who knows how to talk and is good, and better
And is
looking than
better
him.
looking.
Yeah.
But it's not always about looks, but personality. The guy's a fucking dead fish.
Right, exactly.
I told you when I was
We'll
saying
name
my
a drink
speech to him
after that.
tomorrow.
We'll name a drink in there. Dead fish. It's a detective bar,
Dead
right?
fish.
Dead
I
fish,
like
one
that.
of the drinks, right?
I like
And
that.
between me and you, we'll laugh every time
like
someone orders it. What do you want? A dead fish? Cody. We're like, what? They're like, no, I said a dead fish. I said, no, we're just calling the bartender's name is Cody.
I told you because he when he was fucking crying that I put him up on the block up here and had a hissy fit. I'm gonna say, and he say, you're just a character on a TV show. You're on the same TV show, you dumb dick. Anyway, I'm gonna be like, Cody, you said I'm just a character on a TV show, and you know, it made me think. I'd rather be a character on a TV show than have no fucking character at all.
Yeah.
Just let him fucking have that one. I'm gonna make this motherfucker miserable. Because of the childish behavior he has, because he's aggro, because he thinks violence solves everything, his trigger-happy bullshit.
Yep.
You think violence solves everything? This is the second time you're going to be out of this house because you're a stupid, dumb prick.
I lived by that way for years. It doesn't solve nothing.
Violence doesn't solve shit.
Makes you worse. Makes you worse of a person. Have you been feeding the fish?
All he talks about is how we need to go to war with this country, go to war with that country, infiltrate. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Spread peace, you fucking.
You know, I don't think you've seen one if you want one. No one's seen one. Anybody who's been in war, ask
He
your
hasn't
father
been in
and
fucking
uncle,
war.
their fathers have been in war. The last thing any of them actually want is another war, especially for the young. Why would you send your
Are you
kids
telling me none of his if he did all that gunfire and fought the Taliban and yada yada, none of his platoon mates died, not one casualty?
Right.
And you're gonna still want war when your brother gets fucking shot in the head?
Exactly.
That's what war solves?
All right. When you've
Get the
seen
fuck
death, you
outta
don't want
here.
it. No way. Yeah, Christmas got to stop the medication, man, huh?
She's got to pump the brakes, man. People are really getting agitated with her.
Right. Last night she yelled at me twice, man. I was fucking just trying to tell her how to go for the thing. Listen,
She's a
Paul, I didn't
very
even really
cocky
study
girl, man.
and came and said
She was talking to me and she's like, look, you can't attack Jessica like this because girls like her aren't like girls like me, established and confident. I'm like, are you trying to convince me that you're established, confident, or are you trying to convince yourself? Because you say it every other fucking minute.
I don't understand it either. Because she is a beautiful woman. She should just be cool. She must have had some bad relationships.
I think she just had a tough growing up or tough
Breakup.
a rough path. I don't know.
Oh, rough growing up.
You could tell people who don't have confidence
Yeah.
are trying to convince you of something. If I was sitting up here and being like, Kevin, I'm the coolest guy ever.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
don't have
wait.
to say
I
that.
can't
You don't
wait
even
till
never
we
said
go
it
out
at all.
And you could
And
see
that's
how
the
cool
funny
I
thing. They
am.
would think you have, and literally, when I go home, I'm going to be like, listen, man, I'm going to go to each person. This person was crazy. They literally immature. They're like, Paul, I'm telling you, it was the coolest job. But I'll have you over, so they'll meet you.
I'll tell him.
Was the coolest guy you ever met, and he's the youngest guy in the house. He's the third youngest guy in the house, right?
I was
He's
the
the
first
third
youngest
youngest
last
guy.
year.
You were the youngest?
Youngest last year.
Wow.
And the childish behavior was even bigger last year almost. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I have.
Just wait, I'm going to make Cody crack on I have to wait till Monday for that pleasure.
So Monday you can hand them that. So we got a 2 days of nothing for a while. 3 days of nothing. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We just do the POV Monday night. And then back to crack it, right? Now, we if she takes him off, we have no eviction, right?
See, I'm going to wait for answers because that makes no sense.
Well, I know, I don't understand. So what does CBS, just lose a week? Or will they make us do some other stuff?
What happens with that live show? Then you have
That's what
30
I'm
minutes of
asking
what?
you, because you've done it. All right, 30 minutes.
This has never happened before. That's why I'm calling a bluff on her bullshit because it doesn't make sense.
Right. So CBS would jeopardize people who wants to. They don't want to watch us do an hour of HOH.
And especially yesterday, we're all up here studying, blah, blah, blah. And then the two people who fucking sleep and just fuck each other all day and aren't even playing this game are the ones who are, no, man, nobody wants that.
Right.
It's a disgrace.
So how'd you do? Did you have yourself protected with the umbrella?
No, I just had it here. I was being funny. I was doing funny stuff.
Yeah, me too. I was kicking behind me.
You know, I won that comp last year, perfect score.
What, 25?
It was 21 last year.
Wow. And it was the same thing, 4 names?
5 names. Last year was harder. We would have had 4 names too if Megan didn't quit. 5 names too if Megan didn't quit. Think about it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Last year was 5.
What's in there, Paul? What the fuck?
Where?
In that door.
The Den of Temptation.
You can go in the den at night?
No, I can't go in there. It's locked. But that's the other side of that is the Den of Temptation. That's
Okay.
why they lock the HOH room every time so you can't hear anything.